That's right. It's time to take off the wallpaper. My internet sleuthing has given me a number of solutions, and I mean literal solutions, for what's the best stuff to spray on the glue layer of wallpaper. Pretty good marketing name, too, if it's not an overpromise. World's best wallpaper stripper. Time to see if that stuff lives up to its name. Following the directions, I'm spraying this down and letting it sit for a good 5 minutes. You can already see it buckling and puckering and all that stuff, so I'm thinking that's a good sign. Well, as they say, the proof is in the pudding, so let's give that pudding a taste. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's getting there. I'm finding the key to successfully getting it off the wall is to really soak it and then let it sit. And when they say let it sit for 5 minutes, they aren't kidding. But in this case, I spray it, let it sit for 5 minutes, spray it again, let it sit for a couple more, and then start going. And my favorite part is when you don't even have to use a scraper at all. Oh yeah, take it off, baby. So I'm gonna say WP Chomp. I don't know if it's the world's best wallpaper stripper, but it is certainly working for me. But as a creative director, I gotta point out that part of the user experience is the actual mixing instructions. Mix in a 1 gallon container, add 11 fluid ounces under blah 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 blah, tiny type, yada yada ding dong. And what if all you want to do is put in enough of the concentrate in here to add a certain amount of fluid ounces to fill up a sprayer? I don't want to do a gallon at a time, dudes. I want to do a sprayer at a time. So the rough calculation I did was about 3 ounces of concentrate, 3 to 4 ounces of concentrate to about 20 ounces of warm to hot water. And it's working really well. So WP Chomp, you might want to add those instructions to the back of your label on the concentrate bottle. Just saying. And by the way, that little rant is a perfect example of how you can tell that this is an unpaid promotion for WP Chomp, the world's best wallpaper remover, at least according to them. But it's working pretty well for me, so I'm not going to quibble about that. But please, mixing instructions on the back, a little bit clearer, and in larger type too, for someone who has progressive lenses, shall we say. One of the things I like about WP Chomp is that it'll take stuff like this old paste. This is really old wallpaper, so this old paste is kind of built up over there, and I've got the entire layer off. You can see existing layer there. But its ability to cut through this. So I will actually do this, just give it another spritz or so, let it sit for a second, and then we'll see what happens. This is the edge of the scraper blade before, and this is the edge of the scraper blade after. It's getting up all that old glue. Love it. So we got all that done. Certainly have some divots and stuff like that to fix up a little bit with some skim coat and a little bit of sanding, but for the most part, all that stuff came off really well. So thank you, WP Chomp, world's best wallpaper stripper. Yeah, just do something about that mixing guide, because if you're looking back here for the mixing instructions, you gotta look all the way up here and then do a little bit of math. Make it easy, guys. Tell us exactly how much to put in a 20-ounce sprayer, and I would really appreciate it. That's it. What do you think, Tillbug? So that's it for this update on Wednesday, what is this, January 10th, 2024, here at Sugar Maple at Hansen Lake. I'm David, the Reluctant Renovator, and I'll be talking at you again next time. Bye-bye.